So here we are talking with Jens Christensen from the winning team, Wonderful Adventure Racers. Yay! In tandem with War, a solo racer. And they ended up clearing the full course, but only had like a minute to spare, before potentially being DQ'd. Which leads to a great question that we all seem to have to struggle with it in races where we're barely making it to the finish. How do you judge your time to the finish? This race, it seemed like set you up nicely to do that. But Jens, tell us what you were thinking and how you were able to, time it out so that you were able to finish on time.
So as we were picking up 29 and 31 on our bike ride back, I wasn't sure that the course was clearable. So we figured we'll time ourselves as we come through. We're thinking what we'll do is make sure we go past the start and finish. And even though start and finish is here, we'll start our timer right here. And then we'll see how long does it take us to get to the TA, and we'll make sure that we leave with that much time plus a little bit more, and we'll try not to bike out there too fast. So that way we can hit it really hard on the way back. So we start our timer here, and we roll along, and we know that it takes us about 8 minutes to get to the TA. So we figure, well, we'll leave with 10 minutes. We'll be able to go really hard, and so whatever we do, we have to leave with 10 minutes left.
And then fortunately, you were able to clear everything down there, just barely. So how much time did you have left when you actually got back on your bikes?
It was fantastic. We had 10 minutes left. We've got every control. At this point, we don't think anyone else has gotten them all. So it's in the bag. Piece of cake.
So this is like a victory ride back to the finish now, right?
All celebration all the way. Except that.
You got your 10 minutes.
Got our 10 minutes. Piece of cake.
All right.
We bike faster than we did.
All right.
And we get to here, and one of our team cramps so bad that he has to get off the bike, and he stops, and he's standing in the road. And all I know is we've got a mile and a half to go, and we have time to make it back if we're not standing perfectly still with about 8 minutes left on the clock. I was extremely stressed now. This was the worst bike ride. I pushed my bike for 20 miles in Canada while it rained 3 inches. This bike ride was worse, and it was 2 miles. So I was pleading, can you please get on your bike? Please, I can pull you. I've got a tow rope on my bike, and we have to move. We can't do whatever we do. We can't stay here. And we wait, and it's agonizing. It feels like forever. And I'm selfish and a horrible person. I think Marie and I are registered as a team. Can we go back? He'll forgive us, right? And finally, T-Zoke's able to get on his bike, and I start pulling, but it's only 10 or 11 miles per hour. And I'm like, Maria, you have to get back here and push. That's the only chance we have. And then finally, T-Zoke's able to pedal one-legged, and that gets us up to 15. And then Maria creates a draft, and we go in, and we're getting very close. We get the final parking lot. We jump the curb, and T-Zoke's chain jams. And now he's got to get pulled again the last bit. Like, Maria, go to the finish. So we made it, but barely. So I don't.
What a finish!
I don't know that we managed our time as well as we could have. That was probably too close.
Well, congratulations. So let's see, 8-hour race, you won it. I know you've done 24-hour races, so could you have gone another 16 hours?
Not at that pace, no. That's the nice thing about 24 hours. 24-hour race, if your teammate cramps up at some point, it's probably going to be okay. You can stand there for 5 or 10 minutes. Get on your bikes, and it's not going to be the end of the world. In an 8-hour race, 90, I don't know, I haven't figured out the time yet. 60 seconds of stationary could be the end of it all for you. So it's not, the 24-hour race has so much more freedom and relaxation as far as I can blow a tire, no big deal. I'll fix it, I'll move on. No, we couldn't have not kept going at that pace for 4 more hours. But I love 24s. Like, you go relax and you go to a more even pace.
That's true. So even though you were spent here at the end of this race, you could have done an overnight race, no problem, but at a slower pace.
Yeah.
Love it. We'll see you out the next 24.
Perfect. Can't wait.